pleasure to welcome you all for a one-day national seminar and innovative ideas on conversion of a product into a patent. We hope we learn a lot today. We have lined up to be fruitful and for engaging. Now, I request everyone to stand for Tamil Thai Vanakkam. Please be seated. Welcoming people is a part of Indian culture, followed for centuries. I would like to call upon Dr. Purnavel Sir, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematical Science, to deliver a welcome address.
Sunshine is a welcome thing. It's bringing a lot of bundle of brightness. Very good afternoon to one and all present here. It is given me a great pleasure to welcome you all to the one-day national seminar on innovative ideas on conversion of product into a patent, conducted by the Department of Mathematical Sciences, SciMaths, School of Engineering, SciMaths. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome our Honorable Chancellor Dr. N. Veerayan, sir, who is the pillar of the SciMaths. It's give me an immense pleasure to welcome Dr. Deepak sir, Director, Academic SciMaths. I extend a very sincere warm welcome to our beloved Director Ma'am, Dr. Ramya Deepak, SciMaths, School of Engineering, who inspire us with the energy, enthusiasm and focus on education and research under our guidance of we could reach this next level of glory. I would like to this opportunity to welcome our dynamic principal, Dr. B. Ramesh, to this seminar, whose valuable suggestions are inevitable in conducting this esteemed seminar. On behalf of the Department of Mathematical Sciences, I welcome our chief guest, Dr. S.P. Subramanian sir, Deputy Controller of Patents and Design, Gindi, Chennai. He did his doctoral degree in paramedical science and worked as a government analyst for 7 years in the Central Drugs Laboratory. It is also working in the patent office since 2000. He is also one of the member attend the UN Council Standing Committee on Patents to negotiate various matters pertaining to patents on behalf of India. And he is being a member of the patent expert and panel expert in esteemed universities and institutions. He has undergone a training in Japanese Patent Office Tokyo and patent rights. I welcome all the faculty members, research scholars for the illuminating seminar. I welcome my dear students for whose benefits for this program being organized. Once again, I welcome all the enthusiastic minds who gathered here. Thank you.
Now I would like to call Dr. D. Iranian Sir, Head and Professor, Department of Mathematical Science, to honor our chief guest with a token of love, with a moment of shout.
I'd like to call Dr. Raghavendran to give away the memento to the chief guest.
Thank you, sir. Inventions cannot be stealed by others. Yes, patent safeguards our innovation. Now, it's time to call our respected chief guest, Dr. S.B. Subramanian Sir, Deputy Controller of Patents and Designs, Patent Office, Southern Region, Chennai, to enlighten the audience with your precious words, sir.
Respected Head of the Department, faculty, members of Mathematics Department, and my dear friends. It is really immense pleasure seeing you all. I have been traveling not only in Tamil Nadu, throughout India to deliver a lecture on intellectual property rights, particularly on patents. Not only engineering colleges, medical colleges, many research institutes, IITs, and many institutes. But the interest of the students coming to this particular topic is not much. The faculties used to push the student to attend this type of program. It is very important topic. Each and every academic student should know about the value of the intellectual property rights. Because we know the properties, movable and immovable properties. There is one more property is available, it is intangible property. Movable property means your vehicle and other properties. Immovable property, land, house, these are all immovable properties. You may be knowing these two. But there is other property that is intangible property. That property is intellectual property. I am going to discuss this intangible property on patent rights today topic. What is the difference between the tangible and intangible property? Tangible property you can enjoy where you have. Suppose you have a land or house in Chennai, you can enjoy there. Suppose you invent a technology, say for example Bluetooth technology. You can use here, you can exploit simultaneously in Japan or China or US. In many countries simultaneously you can enjoy the rights and you can get the revenue back or you can get the royalty. That is the difference between intangible property and tangible property. Now, there are 4 offices, patent offices in India. I am working in Chennai Patent Office. Last 23 years I am here in various capacities. It is for southern region, for all the southern states, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Pondicherry, Karnataka, Kerala. Whoever invents or innovates, they have to file their application this office only. Okay, so, and we have office in Calcutta for eastern region, we have office in Delhi for northern region, we have office in Mumbai in western region. Okay, next slide please. slightly there. Okay. Fine. There are different type of properties, intangible properties, that is intellectual properties available. Patent is granted for the technologies. The validity of the patent is 20 years. You may ask, that what is the validity? Nobody can use your technology without your permission. The 20 years period of time. This right is called a monopoly right. Okay. One disclaimer I would like to tell. See, I'm not from academic side. I'm not a regular teacher or teaching experience like your professors. But we often go to this college and institutes to discuss our experience with the faculties, with the researchers, with the students. So patents are granted for technologies, it is for 20 years period. And design is for aesthetic look of the product, aesthetic look of any product. It may be a mobile phone, or it may be a computer, or it may be a laptop. Aesthetic look of the product, nowhere connected to the internal parts, only the outer configuration or aesthetic look. It is total validity period for a design is 15 years. So now you can find one design of a car for 10 years on road. After 10 years or 7 years, the company change the same brand with a different design. Say for example, Swift Desire or Swift. Now the introduced model and the present model is entirely different. So the company also try to change their model to attract the customers. So it is very important aspect of intellectual property design. Okay, you can invent the technology. If it is not having aesthetic look, people won't buy, right? There are many mobile phones are available in the market. Why we are crazy on one particular model or design? The attractive design is important because all the mobile phone are doing same work. It is a communication device only. It communicates, and different applications are there depend upon the price and company of the product. But aesthetic look is very important in the sales, the market. Trademark is to sell the product with the name. We cannot sell the product without any name. So there is no limit. You can renew year to year. For a trademark, there is no time limit. Another product, intellectual property, is geographical indication. This is very recent addition. We signed TRIPS agreement in 1995. There are many member countries. It is trade-related aspects of intellectual property rights. The geographical indication connects the product and place name. Tirunelveli is a place name. And the product is Alva. Tirunelveli, Alva. Tirupati is the place name. Laddu is the product name. Nagpur is the place name. Orange is the product name. Darjeeling is the place name. Tea is the product name. So Darjeeling tea, it has some special characters, special quality, special aroma. So these type of products are protected under geographical indication. And the last one is copyright. Copyright is a bundle of right. It is not limited to any work. Whatever not covered in the other four, it covered in the copyright. It may be a software, it may be a computer program, it may be an algorithm, or it may be literary, artistic work, sculptures, cinematographic work, and recording work, musical work, and musical notation. Everything is protected under copyright. Copyright validity is lifetime of the author plus 60 years. Suppose a writer, a creator, create something, copyright, maybe a story. That story, till his lifetime he can enjoy that monopoly right. After his demise also, his family can enjoy the right 60 years. Say for example, Harry Potter. It came as a novel first. The author is having the right for translation. It can be translated into any languages, maybe Tamil or Hindi or German, other than English. And adaptation, based on the story of the Harry Potter, movie came. This is called adaptation right. That right is also with the owner of the creator, the novel author. So copyright is a bundle of right. One more example for copyright. There was a case, Ilayaraja and S.P. Balasubramanian few years back. Okay. Ilayaraja said, I am the composer, I have all the right. S.P. Balasubramanian should not sing my compositions in my compositions. And SPB said, I am the singer, I have every right to sing my song. You tell me who is right. Is Ilayaraja is right or SPB is right? Who is the right owner? Huh? Huh? How many say both are right? Who is the owner of Balasubramanian, right? I think you are a fan of the SPB, right? Nobody is there for Ilayaraja, maybe. You are other generation. Next 20s, right? Now, there are two rights available in any intellectual property rights. One is moral right, other right is economic right. Right? There are two rights in any created properties, intellectual properties. One is moral right, other right is economic right. All the creators, they always hold the rights, moral rights. The economic right always with the producer or the financier. Who produced the movie is having the right. Okay? Suppose a T-series or HME might have bought the right for telecasting. They have the right. But always whenever the song is played, maybe in TV or radio, they have to tell the name of the creators. Maybe S.P. Balasubramanian or Ilayaraja, lyricist Vairamuthu. Why? They are the creators. They always hold the moral right. And whenever the song is telecasted in any television or in radio, the royalty will go to the producer or financier, not Ilayaraja and SPB. Right? They have the right and moral rights, not the economic right. So, it coming under copyright. Now, the example is related to a pressure cooker safety valve mechanism. Safety valve mechanism of the pressure cooker is protected under patents because it's related to technology. What is the use of the safety valve mechanism in the pressure cooker? There is a safety valve in the top lid, cover lid. What is the use? Huh? Pressure? See, in the busy world, suppose we put rice inside, we forget to add butter. What will happen? There is a chance of bursting. Whenever the temperature increases, then automatically it melts and releases the inside gas or whatever it is, vapor. The same technology is adopted from old technology. What is that? It was already there. The same technology is adopted in the pressure cooker. What is that? Fuse carrier. In the fuse carrier, fuse is there. Whenever power is more, automatically it melts. Both technology are melting technology. One is applied in electrical field, other is applied in mechanical field. Okay. The technology may be same, the application may be different. The safety valve mechanism is protected under patents, and the design of the pressure cooker, maybe Hawkins, maybe Premier or Butterfly, is protected under Designs Act. The name, logo by which they sell the product in the market, Hawkins, Butterfly, Premier, these protected under Trademark Act. And the pamphlet along with the pressure cooker they give as a user manual, which is protected under copyright. Therefore, if you take any product, it is protected under more than one intellectual property right. You cannot easily copy any product, whatever available in the market. Okay, it is having the name, the container having the design, and the product is protected under patent. So therefore, this property is under different categories. Now, display mechanism of the mobile phone is protected under patents. The BlackBerry, the trademark is protected under trademark, and the design of the phone is protected under Designs Act. Now, patent filing. After independence, 1970, we came with our new act, Patents Act 1970. Patent application filed by Indians were 25%. All remaining 78% applications were filed by foreign nationals. Now, from 2014, it gradually increased. Filing of Indians have come more than 35%. Still, we are far behind. China, more than 80% of the applications filed by Chinese nationals. And in US, most of the applications are filed by US nationals. Korea, most of the patent applications filed in the Korean Patent Office by Korean nationals. But unfortunately, in India, we have many research institutes, colleges, universities. Still, we are between 35 to 40% application only filed by Indians. See, around 66,000 applications filed every year in the patent office. It gradually increased from 42,000 to now 60,000. But in the 66,000, around 35% of the application only filed by Indians, remaining were foreign nationals. So the prosecution of the patent application also increased. We are granting patent in shorter period. You may think that most of the products coming out or selling in the market are from the company. Maybe Sony or maybe Samsung or these are other companies. But actually, most of these research cells are conducted and the product developed in the colleges, universities. Okay. But the same culture has to come in India also. The company normally in the developed nation, they approach the universities and colleges, they give some grant for any field of research. The college students, the research students, they conduct the research and give the results to the company. The company finally sells the product in the market. See, around 597 applications were filed by University of California. These are statistics in 2021. And we have to think how many applications our institute is filing every year. This is top 10 I have taken. Only one university in Asian region has filed application. It is 155 applications in a year. This is not simply a number. All these inventions, almost 70% of the inventions are workable invention, commercially viable invention. See, I have seen many of the applications of many universities and colleges in India and Tamil Nadu also. It is not commercially viable inventions. So we have to think, first we have to come out with at least to file a patent. Thereafter, gradually we can increase the quality of doing a research with commercially viable products. 90% of the inventions filed are incremental. Don't think I have to invent new thing. There are inventions, there are products, There are processes. You are going to make a value addition, simply value addition. That means you are going to make some increment over the existing one. So 90% of the inventions or improvements, only 10% are the new field of inventions. Say for example, improvements to the known technologies. The difference between the first molecule and the second molecule is only one CH2OH group. First molecule also is antiviral drug and second molecule is also an antiviral drug. Only a simple addition making the invention product patent, they enjoyed 20 years of the monopoly rights. Maybe new combination of known technologies or new use of known technologies. How these incremental inventions comes, right? A simple example I would like to give. What is the value addition? In Tamil song, very recently I have seen one movie, Varisu. Have you ever seen Varisu? There are two groups, or only one group or all group. Okay, anyway. In that, Ranjita May one song is there. The poet compared the hip with the Sarapam. Sarapam Idupocha, right? See, what is the relationship between the Sarapam and Idupo? Nobody knows, right? Now, earlier for the same hip, there are many songs are there. Now this is the latest one. In the earlier, for the same year, ginger, inji idupalagi. See, now the present poet, he cannot use the same version because he made some improvement. Product is same, he made some improvement, he made some addition, it is new. Then another song. Ulli irupa ottiyana irukku. Appo the irupu is compared with, that is another innovation. The product is only one irupu, and the changing, the value addition is you are going to make. There you have to think and you have to do. Then another famous song, a hit song, Salakku Salakku Sarige Sar. There the poet has compared the irupu with the Alva Tundu. See, here you have to think how the innovations are made. Another famous song, it may be old song, Kannukulla Kelithi. In that song, Senji Vache Idupu. I don't know. Senji Vache Idupu means how they manufacture in the factory and they fix. I don't know. Nobody manufactures the idupu. See, there, now, the product is one. It is already known. Idupu is already known. It is known in the prayer art, but the people coming time to time, they make the value addition, make the product new. So, most of the products available here are known thing. Because of the value addition, it has become new. Okay, this song you have to compare the value addition to the old known technologies, right? Don't always think that idupu. Now, patent right is an exclusive right which is granted by the government for a limited period for the disclosure of the invention. See, what you have to do, you have to disclose the invention to the central government. In lieu of that, central government will give you a monopoly right, right? That monopoly right is 20 years of period. The inventor has to submit a written document. Here, most of the Indian authors, Indian scientists fails here. The written document they write. One professor came one day, a few years back, sir, I am going to California for a seminar. Before that, I want to submit a synopsis. Synopsis is a terminology. It's when they before submitting their thesis, they have to submit the gist of the information in the synopsis. But for filing a patent application, you have to disclose your invention fully and particularly, and enabling disclosure must be there. What is enabling disclosure? After reading your paper, I can be able to do that work, manufacture the product, or using that method, I can perform your research work. That is not there at all. I advise the professor, sir, in this paper nothing is there. He said, sir, I also know nothing is there. You file, you accept this paper. Sir, even after accepting, it will not give you any protection. No problem, sir, I know very well you accept. Sir, I said, in your class, there may be a bright student. All the questions you ask, he answer. All the assignment, he properly do. Okay. In the examination, if you use the blank paper, will you give a pass mark? The same problem will come. It is like nothing but a blank sheet of the blank answer sheet. We cannot give any mark. We cannot grant a patent for this. So all the technology and related information should be there in the document. So this is whenever you submit application, it should be perfect, and you have to make your technology to understandable to the person skilled in that whenever they read. Before drafting or writing the patent document, you have to conduct a search. We are now all aware of search, We do search every day, right? Starting from booking Ola, it is a search. Whether vehicle is available, auto available or car available, that's fine. And one more thing very easy. Suppose I visited Ahmedabad. In my area, there was no non-veg restaurant because one Swaminarayan temple. But the 3-kilometer radius, no non-veg hotel is there in that area. Then you tell me what I would have done? Non-veg hotel near me, right? Or close to me. This is a normal search now everyone can. Okay. Now, whenever you want to file a patent application for your technology, for your invention, the first work you have to do is conducting a search. Conducting a search should be a perfect. இது வந்து திருப்பதியில் போய் மொட்டை தேடுற மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடாது இல்லையா? அப்ப search should be meaningful search and also it is related search. Okay. So you have to conduct a search and you can download the documents, and after downloading you thoroughly study the document. What is the relevant of this document with my invention? Then accordingly you can prepare features of that document and your invention, and then make whatever shortcomings in the prior art, and then you write your objects and find out a solution for that. Okay. If there is a problem, side stand problem earlier, two-wheeler, many accidents were there in the side stand, using a side stand. Now many vehicles are coming. If you don't release the side stand, the vehicle won't stop, right? The invention may be simple, it saves many lives. And signaling system. If signal is not there, what will happen, you see? The two-wheeler, they will not allow any vehicle, they go like a snake or they move here and there, they will not allow any side of the vehicle. Okay, so signaling system is a good invention. The red blows, vehicle stops. Okay, and also many people jump, that is different. But commonly people stop, when green blows, people move. This also, it may be a small invention, it controls the entire system. and signaling system for railways, and signaling system for aircraft. Nobody is there. Aircraft, I cannot see the land. With the signal only, with the radar signal only, I can see, I can land. So these are all good inventions. These inventions have come with the prior art. It is not the first time in the world. I said 90% of the inventions are incremental inventions. Now patent information. Where to search? Searching for an invention for your research work, please search in the patent database. It is free to use. Don't search Google. Google gives many hits. Maybe Google patents. It gives many hits. But instead, you can use patent database. It is free of cost, 24/7. You can use. When I started my research, I have to wait till 9 o'clock. Even after 9 o'clock, I have to wait till the librarian comes and open the library. We search through journals, through abstracts. Now, you are privileged. On your bed, around 12 o'clock, you can search. It is 24/7 available, patent database. The 80% of the information found only in patent documents, not in other documents. Maybe your journals or maybe newspaper or textbooks. It is not available. It is only available in the patent database. Searching is also very important. Most of the time in the patent document, you cannot find the similar word whatever we are using, commonly using. Now, say for example, pen. You want to search for a pen. In the patent document, it may not be available as pen. It is available as writing device or writing instrument. Okay, you have to slightly change the keywords and search. And if you want to search for a bicycle, you may not get the document having bicycle in the patent document. It may be published as a transport device or transport vehicle or transport apparatus. So this language, say for example now, if you want to search for an automatic razor, the information may not be available as automatic razor. It may be available as de-hairing device or unhairing device or hair removing device. So these terminologies also, you have to slightly change the search strategy and you have to search. These are all very important websites. ipindia.nic.in, that is Indian patent website, our Indian website. You can find there how many applications filed by Savita College. Type Savita in the search box. You will get not only Savita Engineering College or Dental College, the person named Savita filed application also will come. You can see the total number of applications. Okay? And the status of the application also, see after filing your application, what stage it is. You can see the stage by stage in this website. The second website is World Intellectual Property Organization. If you want to exploit your invention, you have to file an international application before this office, World Intellectual Property Organization. It is a UN organization. More than 180 countries are member countries. We are also one of the member countries. So we are eligible to file our international application in this office, so that thereafter you can file your application in the respective countries. Fine. The third website is European Patent website. It is very important website. It comprising more than 80 countries database. If you want to search US patents, whatever patent application filed in US, you can do it here. If you want to search Canadian, Australian, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, all these documents are available here in the European patent database. You can use this database for your research work. Fourth one is US Patent Office website. You can specifically search if any application filed in the US Patent Office. Filing requirement. For filing a patent, your research work should be an invention. There is a distinction between invention and discovery. You tell me what is the difference between discovery and invention? What is invention? discovery? Somebody said Discovery Channel. Oh, discovery. What is discovery? The major difference is invention means something new. Invention means something new. Discovery means it is already known, we are identifying. That is the major difference. Most of the time, journal publications are discoveries, patent documents. Almost all the patent documents are innovations. The definition in the Patent Act for the invention is any new product or process, any new product or process involving inventive step and capable of industrial application. These are the three requirements. One is new, the product or process may be new and industrially viable, it should be used in the industry. And the condition, other condition is involving inventive step. What is inventive step? It is nothing but a technical advancement. You can say it's a value addition by way of technology. Now, today you are filing your application in the patent office, but whatever published before this date, maybe up to 3rd February, be considered as a prior art for your invention. There are two figures, right? This is the one and other one. You tell me both are same or different. Simply see the structure and tell me. Earlier we used to see in Ananda Vigrahan or some other Kumulam, they used to give two pictures. Find out the 6 difference. Whether still it is coming or not, I don't know. Coming. Fine. You find out the difference. Both are same or different. It appears different, but same. In Dasavadara movie, same person, 9 get-ups, right? With the makeup. The same way, people give some aesthetic look for the known thing and they make another application. Why? They want to extend the monopoly right. I said initially, patent right is for 20 years. They want to extend the monopoly right for more years. Therefore, they file this type of application. We file and then we refuse. This is handled by me, I refuse. Now, you can find products in the low price and higher price. Say for example, mobile phone also, one mobile phone in the at 10,000 and the latest phone 25,000, 30,000, 40,000. Why? Both are communication device. What is the difference? More apps, latest version, right? Huh? Features. Now, in our language, when patent is in force, the cost of the product is more. When the patent is in the public domain expires, it will be in the less cost. Earlier, when mobile phone was introduced, even for receiving, we paid fee. And earlier, roaming also we paid. Now, without any single NP, you can communicate. Right? This is because of technological development. Right? Now, you can tell your mother, Mom, as soon as I reach the bus stop, I'll give a missed call, you can understand, I reach the bus stop. The another missed call I give you after boarding the college bus. Then another missed call I give you, I get down in the college. Without paying any single NP, you are communicating with your parents. That is the technological development. And also, now cost of the call also have come down.